Okay, we're recording. So welcome everyone. Welcome to our Own Your Life event. I'm really excited to host this event today with Danny and Stacey, because ain't that the truth? Don't we all want to own our own life? We're sick of being a slave to our job, a slave to our mortgage. We all want to have more fun in life, and we want to have all the things that we're dreaming of other than just looking after everybody else, taking care of everybody else and working. So that's what today is all about, and we get to do this with some of our best friends, which is another thing that I absolutely love. So we really want to thank you for joining us. We have people joining us from all around Australia. We're going to keep it real, and we're going to tell you our real stories and just share what it is that we've been up to and see if this could also be a fit for you too. So I'm going to hand it over to Stacey first up, and she's going to share with you all about our Juicy products and our Juicy program. Thanks, Stace.
Hi everyone, thanks so much for joining us today. It's so exciting to have you all here. I've been with the Juice Plus company for almost about 5 months now, but I've actually been a customer of our program for almost a year, and it's my absolute love for our products and the program and what it can do for you that inspired me to join this amazing business. So like a lot of other people, I'm a busy mum. I've got kids, they're aged 6 and 8. And at the time I stumbled across the program, I had been looking for something that was easy and good value and quick to really help us with our nutrition. I've always prided myself on being a mum that's into healthy living and feeding my children healthy food, but I just knew that we weren't getting that rainbow of colour to thrive and that variety of colour in our diet. As soon as we started taking the products and plugged into the program, I noticed a huge increase in my energy. Prior to this, I just felt like a mumby, so like a mum zombie, always tired. And when you've got busy kids, and my kids are in school and they're always doing sport and into something, sometimes you just don't feel like you have enough going in to fuel what you need to do. So straight away I noticed a huge improvement in my energy, which helped me keep up with my kids. My endurance and my recovery after I was out also improved, as well as my digestion, skin, hair, and probably the best thing is the reduced inflammation in my body. So I used to have a lot of problems down my left side, which is brought on by pregnancy and childbirth, like a lot of other women. Bad shoulder, just all down this side, and I used to get a lot of treatment for it. Since I've been on our Juicy products, I have not had to have one single treatment, and my recovery when I would start to get sick or my inflammation would build up was a lot faster. My kids as well, I think every mum knows that getting sick kids is such a drain on the family and such a drain on not only finances and having to buy antibiotics and medication and everything, but also just on the time you need to have off work or they need to have off school. My kids were reflux babies. They were constantly sick. As they grew up, they developed tonsillitis, croup, all those sorts of things. And about 1.5 years ago, our whole family had pneumonia. So I have been searching since my kids were born, basically, for something to improve their immunity. And I've tried so many different things until I came across these products, and that has really helped. They have not really had hardly a bout of sickness since we started almost 1 year ago. My youngest hasn't had any croup, and the improvement in their immunity has been huge. We've all been fighting off colds in the last week, but we've all managed to do so with just taking our Juicy products and getting some rest and not having it turn into something that just blew up and turned into a horrible sickness that the whole family had to deal with. So that's my story with our products. So I'm going to show them to you now. These are our capsules. So they're fruit, veggie, and berry capsules. And they're basically 30 different fruit, veggies and berries in a vegan capsule that's picked at optimum ripeness. So they really give you that variety of colour so that your body can work at optimum levels. Now, the government states that we should have 2 and 5 serves of fruit and veggies every day. The reality is that less than 2 people are actually doing this, which means that less than 2% of our children are getting the recommended serves of fruit and veggies every day. So these products are a way to help bridge that nutrition gap that most families feel that they're having every day, is that gap in the nutrition from what they should eat and what they actually do eat. Our products are backed up by science, so there's 30 peer-reviewed gold standard studies on our products. That means that, you know, it's stood up against the test of all these studies, and we can prove that these products are made to really help you. They're absorbed straight into the bloodstream. So you don't get that fluoro disco weed that you would with a lot of synthetic vitamins or supplements that you might buy at the chemist or at the supermarket. And everybody can take Juice Plus. So pregnant women, children, the elderly, anybody can take Juice Plus. They call us the company with heart. And that's because we give our kids nutrition away for free. So our fruits and veggies come in a chewable form. And there's 17 fruits and veggies, which are, like I said, in a chewable gummy that are really helping kids bridge their nutrition gap every day and get those fruits and veggies into their diet in a quick, easy and good value way. So we have a child health study which has over 1 million children in it. And the results that are coming out of this study is that kids' palates are changing. So fussy eaters are learning to eat better food, better sleep, better immunity, like I've described with my children, better digestion, and also skin problems like eczema and dermatitis, which is so painful for kids. We're seeing huge reverses in those sorts of things as well. We also have our whole food powders. These are our powders. They're 25 different plants and 30 superfoods put in, and they are plant-based, they're raw and non-heat treated, and they're totally delicious. They come in vanilla and chocolate flavors. They're not like a conventional whey protein that you would get at the supermarket or at any store, or a meal replacement. You can have them as a snack or as a quick breakfast if that's what you choose to, or lunch, but you can put them in a smoothie. We use them as a smoothie booster at home, put them in protein balls, and again, they're family safe, so the kids can have them. They're great brain food to get into the kids before they go to school, and which you don't normally get from pre-packaged breakfast cereals. Now, I know my youngest doesn't eat breakfast very well. She never has. But if she can get one of those little chocolate sachets into her and she thinks she's having a chocolate milk for breakfast, then I'm more than happy with her having that rather than a bowl of cornflakes, which is totally devoid of any nutrition to send them off to school with. So lastly, we have our Juicy Body Transformation Program, which just fits in perfectly well with all our Juicy products. It's a total lifestyle program that's built on eating real food and not counting calories, but counting vitality. It's not about deprivation. It's about absolutely meeting you where you are, and helping you plug into something that's going to help you transform your health into something where you just feel amazing. It's got over 250 recipes. We've just launched our Easter book this week, which has some great recipes for the Easter period that aren't going to leave you feeling sugar overloaded from all the chocolatey, sugary stuff that's out in the shops at the moment. We also have a shred component for people wanting to maximize weight loss and detox options in there, and you also get plugged into a Facebook community of like-minded people, so there's always someone there to help motivate you on your journey. So I just want to finish by saying that we live in a society that's overfed and undernourished. We live in a society of disease, and we all know somebody that suffers from something, whether it be inflammation, diabetes, heart disease, arthritis, asthma, skin conditions. We all know someone that needs improvement with their health. And if we can help them with these products to really bridge that nutrition gap, to help increase their immunity and decrease inflammation, then that's absolutely something that we want to share with as many people as possible, because we just want everyone to live a life of vitality, because that's what we're here for. So if you've been invited on this call today by somebody and you're not on our program yet, absolutely reach out to them, and we'd love to welcome you with us really soon. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Stace. Okay. So I'm going to switch it up now and talk to you about our awesome business opportunity. And I know that when I first joined this business, or when I was first asked to, I was certainly the skeptic. I also really doubted my ability to have success in this. I have never been a business-minded or sales type of person. I thought that I'd have to know a lot of people, that I'd need a lot of time, or that I'd need to be an expert to do this, which is not the case. I also thought that I'd have to be one of those crazy salespeople running around doing party plan, trying to sign up all of my friends. But we're not those people. It's certainly not that. And I'd like to clear up one of the misconceptions of our business. So also show you how a traditional business compares to our opportunity. So I'm going to show you first a traditional business which is shaped a lot like this. Now, I'll use an example many, many moons ago when I was in my early 20s, I think it was. I worked for Sports Girl, okay? So I worked here as a sales assistant along with a group of other girls. Now, at the top here, we had the CEO. Now, in between us, we had a store manager, we had a region manager, we had a state manager. Now, I know that I was asked to become the second in charge. So I jumped up to about here. By the way, I didn't get paid any more. So I was down here earning the least amount of money, doing more work. But to get to even just a store manager, I was going to have to fight my store manager, and we became quite good friends, and I don't think she would have been happy with that if I had have done that. The chances though of moving up any more or getting to that CEO position were virtually impossible. Now what I love is that our business is shaped more like this. Okay, we all come in here as virtual franchisees. There's unlimited positions for that. Now there are levels to achieve up to our pinnacle position of NMD. So at NMD, there are also unlimited positions. To get to NMD, you cannot be fighting anyone else. You actually all have to help each other and lift each other up. So you can't get up there without doing that. And it's completely unlike any traditional job or business that I've ever been involved with. It took a little bit of time getting used to that, but it's just absolutely amazing how we all help each other and we're all there for each other. It's a community of like-minded people. Now, we have another misconception in our business. I'm going to hand it over to Danny, and she's going to clear that up for you. Thanks, Danny.
Hi, everyone. How are you? Thank you for jumping on today. So a bit of quickly about me and my story. I started the business about sorry, I've got a baby under I just had my third child, and I had decided to leave my corporate job of 13 years and be a stay-at-home mum with my children. And at that time, it was exciting, but it was, I was a bit nervous as well because we were going down to a one-wage family. So we decided that I'd leave, and I came across the business, and I got introduced to the product. So I decided to start the product, and I had always had a passion for nutrition. So the product made sense to me, and it was bridging that gap. And I know as a busy mum that you can put your health aside while you look after everyone else. So especially being a breastfeeding mum, I thought, well, this is great because I'm getting those nutrients that I may be lacking in. So I started on the product, and within a couple of weeks, I was already seeing the benefits. I was having more energy. I was clearer. I could sleep better in between, you know, doing those feeds in the middle of the night. And I just felt like I could deal with everything a lot better than when you're sleep deprived and not getting the nutrition that you need. So I loved the program. It was easy, it's simple, and it was family friendly. So that was a big tick to me because I don't want to be making 3 different meals for the family. So I thought I definitely wanted to share this with people and inspire them to live a healthy life. So I joined the business, and I thought this was great because I could do this with my children next to me, and I didn't have to go back to work, and I could support my family financially as well. So one thing that I was also worried about when I first started the business was that I had to know a lot of people, and it definitely isn't the case. So I'll just show you. So just to give you an idea, when I joined the business, there was me. And then I had a friend that joined the program and started the product, and I was sharing my excitement and what I found was the benefits of being on this program and the product and my excitement about the business. So one of my friends joined the program, and she loved it, and she wanted to cut her hours down at work as well. So I had Leah join, and then I coached her and taught her how to share the product and the business. And she had a friend, Kelly, who joined. And again, it was just a coaching and reaching out to people and sharing it. And then Kelly had Maria join. And Maria did not want to return to work, so she joined our business as well. So all along the way, everyone was sharing the product, reaching out to people. Then after time, they brought on new team. And I've brought on new team. Kendall, Juanita. And then along the way, these people have brought on new team. So you can quickly see how quickly your business can grow. And the thing is, the only person I knew when I first started was Leah. I didn't know Kelly, and I didn't know Maria at that stage, and I definitely don't know some of these people out here. So it's like when you put popcorn on the stove and it keeps on popping. Well, and then you take it off, and it keeps on popping. Well, this is what happens with our business as well. It just keeps on popping, and sometimes it's growing without you even realizing. So, yeah, the only person I knew when I first started was Leah. Thank you.
Thank you, Danny. Awesome. Hang on a sec. So I get to talk to you now about how we get paid. And sorry, I'm just going to mute you, Danny. We are in a sharing and recommending business, and we all know people that want to look good and that want to feel good. So the first way that we get paid is through retail commission. So this is what we earn when we join a customer to our Juicy Body Transformation Program. It's us connecting the customer straight into Juice Plus. We don't have to hold any stock. We don't have to do shipping of any kind, which is absolutely great. The second way that we get paid is through residual income. This is where we earn a percentage on our team's businesses. It's also been coined beach money or passive income, which is great. But the third way that we get paid is through bonuses. I'm going to talk a little bit more about bonuses today because that's what we call the fun money, the now money. So with our bonuses, we all come in as a virtual franchisee, and the first promotion we can reach as direct virtual franchisee, in the first 10 days, the company will give us a $100 bonus. The second level we can achieve is what we call SDVF. Don't worry about these acronyms, you'll learn them over time as well. At SDVF, it's a lovely $400 bonus, but the company also starts to give out teacher bonuses. So this is where yourself and your teacher will start to earn that. Now, I'm going to introduce Sam. Sam is just about to hit SDVF this week, which is so exciting. So I'm going to get her to share her story, how she came across Juice Plus and what she's excited about for the future. Thanks, Sam.
How are you? So I came across the business. I replied to a Mummies on Mission ad. Probably about 6 weeks ago. I've been in the business now. It's been absolutely amazing since I started. Honestly, I couldn't have believed if you told me 5 weeks ago. I was really skeptical. I was so excited to find out about the product. It was a whole food product, whereas my family's heavily into the fitness industry. My husband's been a personal trainer for 10 years and he manages a gym. So it was a brilliant idea that got me excited because I could work alongside and build my side of the business and work with him in the same industry without us going separate ways. What I'm excited about, as Danny said before with the popcorn effect, you don't need to know 1,000 people. I'm almost about to hit my second promotion within 5 weeks, which is fantastic. And I'll tell you now, I haven't sold to a family member. And I've recently just signed my first girl who I didn't know. So it's just about getting out there. It was about getting out of my comfort zone for me, which was fantastic because it's a personal growth journey for me. I've got my personal goals that I'm trying to achieve, and I've also got my professional goals, which I'm aiming for. And I'm aiming for the stars. I really am. And I'm so excited about that because this lets me become who I want to become and rebrand who I want to be. And I recently just shared about my personal story and my personal struggles, and I put myself out there and said, this is who I am. I'm not going to be a salesperson. I'm going to be a share person, and I'm going to show everybody my journey and how I'm doing it. And if you want to come and join, and it'll change your life. It's fantastic. It's amazing. It's everything that I could have hoped for. To put things, a dollar value, as you could say, I came into the business. I could barely afford food. I was going into the shopping centre and I was doing my grocery shopping, and I'd get to the checkout and I was taking things out of my trolley because I couldn't afford it. It was out of my budget. I couldn't afford swimming lessons for my daughter 5 weeks ago. This month, when my paycheck comes in this month, I'm going to pay for my daughter's christening as well as my eldest, her swimming lessons. And that for me is amazing. It's something that really ignited my fire, and it pushes me every single day. And it's amazing because I'm not selling to people. I'm sharing my story and I'm sharing my goals, and I get to do it on a daily basis, and I get to inspire people. And hopefully, at least my goal is if I can touch one person a day with what I'm doing and what I'm achieving by being me and being real, then that will make me happy, and that'll complete the reason why I started this business. Apart from all of the other benefits, that's why I got into it, is because I want to help people. And that's me.
Thanks, Sam. Yeah, that was so awesome. That's beautiful. Love helping you on this journey, that's for sure. So, our next level that we can reach from SDVF is SC. At SC, it's a $600 bonus. Again, your teacher will get that as well. From there, we have SSC. At SSC, it's a $1,200 bonus. Your teacher getting that $1,200 bonus as well. From there, we go QNMD. At Q, it's a $1,500 bonus for you both. And then we've got our pinnacle position that I was talking about earlier of NMD. At NMD, I'm pretty sure your teachers earned enough in bonuses from you, and you'll receive the $3,000 bonus. Now, I myself have been in the business for 11 months now. When I came in, we were really, really struggling financially. My husband and I had been for a good 5 years. We couldn't afford our mortgage. We have moved 7 hours away from all of our family and all of our friends just for his work to try and get ahead. But to be honest, we were never getting ahead. We were only just treading water and staying afloat. And I know so many people can relate. But within a few short months of joining the business, I was able to give up the part-time job that I was doing just to try and earn a little bit of extra money. I get to do this. We also are moving back to all of our family and our friends in the next couple of months. And that was not even on the radar for us before this business. So it truly has changed our lives. It's taken so much stress. And I know firsthand that that financial stress really impacts every area of your life. Like, it will affect your relationships, your entire family, and just your overall health and well-being. So in this business, it's not about the amount of money that we make, because that is just a direct reflection of all the people that we're helping. It's not the money that we make, it's what that actually means for yourself and for your family. And what it means to us and to a lot of people is time freedom, creating that healthy lifestyle for you and your whole family, just to have choices, to be able to say yes more instead of always stressing, can I afford this? And have the courage to ask what if today. I know that I'm so happy that I did, and I know Danny, Stacey and Sam are so excited that they did as well, because you just don't know where your life could be in a month, in a year or 5 years from now, because the opportunities are absolutely limitless in this business. We get to be a part of this beautiful community of like-minded people, mums, dads, women, men. We're all on the same mission. We're inspiring healthy living around the world, and we get to do that every single day, which is great. So if any of this resonates with you today, any of it at all, get curious, get your questions answered, reach out to the person who invited you here, and we'd love to see you on our journey, on our mission all together. Thanks so much, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks for sharing. Have an awesome day. We'll see you same time next Wednesday. Bye.
Bye.